PopTalk, Conversations with the Icons Episode 1, Late Night with Jeff the Killer. Interviewer, played by Sarah, sits across from Jeff the Killer, played by Joe, in a dimly lit studio. The atmosphere is tense, with a single spotlight focused on Jeff. The eerie sound of a distant, echoing laugh can be heard in the background. Sarah, nervously, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PopTalk, Conversations with the Icons. Tonight, we have a very special guest, infamous for his unsettling reputation. Please welcome Jeff the Killer." The audience gives a hesitant applause as Jeff the Killer smirks. Joe, in a low, sinister voice, "Thanks for having me, Sarah." Sarah, uncomfortably, "So, Jeff, let's start with the obvious question. How did you become?" "Well, Jeff the Killer." Jeff, grinning, "It all started when I got into a fight with 3 bullies. I found that I had a hidden dark side. My brother, Lou, took the blame for the incident. When he eventually got out of juvenile hell, he and I were invited to a birthday party. The same bullies from before showed up, looking for revenge. During the fight, I suffered burns from getting bleach on my face. When I saw my face in the mirror during my time in hospital, that's when I went insane. I cut my mouth, creating a scar on my cheeks. I also cut off my eyelids. My parents and Lou were my first victims." Sarah, "Could you remember the names of the bullies?" Jeff, "That's right. They are named Randy, Keith, and Troy." Sarah, trying to maintain composure, "Rumor has it that you're not a fan of mirrors. Any truth to that?" Jeff, "Mirrors." Laughs, "They're overrated. I prefer the shadows. Mirrors just reflect the obvious, and I like to keep people guessing." Sarah, awkwardly, "Right. Mystery. Moving on, what's your daily routine like? How does a typical day unfold for Jeff the Killer?" Jeff leans in, whispering, "I wake up when you least expect it. I go where the darkness takes me." Smiles, "I'm a night owl, you could say." Sarah nervously chuckles, "Fascinating. Now, I've got to ask about the alleged go-to-sleep catchphrase. Is that your signature move?" Jeff, leaning back, sinister grin, "It's more of a friendly suggestion. A reminder that sometimes, people need a little push to appreciate the beauty of eternal slumber." Sarah swallows nervously, "Right. Moving on, do you have any hobbies? I mean, besides, well, the obvious." Jeff, leaning forward, sinister tone, "I enjoy the art of fear, Sarah. I appreciate the beauty in people's eyes when they realize the fragility of life." Sarah, awkwardly, "Okay. So, if you had to give advice to aspiring killers out there, what would it be?" Jeff, smirking, "Be yourself, embrace the darkness within, and remember, life is a canvas, and fear is your brush." Sarah clears throat, "Well, that's certainly unique advice. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight. Thank you, Jeff the Killer, for joining us." The audience nervously claps as Jeff stands and disappears into the shadows, leaving an eerie silence in the studio. The distant, echoing laugh grows louder as the lights fade to black.